Hey everyone, this is Josh Galvin with Tizish.com. On this video, I wanted to elaborate on creating some of the landing page content for your SEO landing pages for every city. As you should see the tutorials along with this video. So here's what I mean by that. So let's just take any landing page you have as a category. So let's say this one here, right? You know, this has you have your title of your posting, and then you have your landing page content, and then you have your text here, right? And then of course your blog posts begin. Well, here's a problem you're going to see with this. Take this one for example. You see here how the text is all jumbled. It's not really spaced properly. Well, here's what you have to do. This whole section runs by HTML. So what I'm going to show you first is how to actually design these postings with HTML without having to actually know HTML. And then number two, I need to show you one little extra thing you need to do to make sure these paragraphs don't exist in that way. So first, let's just go ahead and dive in. To first create a category with HTML. So here's what it is. Let's go to our admin panel. So here's the admin panel of the site I'm on, and what you want to do is go under your posts, go to categories, and you'll be on a section just like this. So right now I'm going to create a test category, so I'll name this test Tizish just for the sake of the example. I scroll down, and I'll go ahead and add new category. Now a quick reminder, if you have this checked on, that means that this category will not be indexed by Google. So if you want Google to actually see this category, make sure you uncheck this. Alright, so anyhow, so we went to test Tizish. Now go to edit, and then what we're going to need to do here is we need to put some introductory content. So here's the easy way to get HTML. What you want to do is go to a blog, go to the add new posts page first. What I mean by that is on the left hand side, you'll see under posts, click on add new. Open that in a new window. So we go ahead and open that in a new window, and you'll see it come up here. Well, once this thing loads, basically what you want to do at this point now is just see this tab that says visual. Well, basically create your entire blog post here. So here is example content. Let's just go ahead and add some of this content in. So let's say this is our real content, right? And then we want to make, and then we have a list. Let's say here is a list. I'm going to hit pause for a quick second. Okay, so let's say this was your content. What you need to do is use the HTML buttons from here. So let's say if you want to make this bold text, you would highlight this, make it bold. If you want to make this a list, you'll click on that. You'll make that a bullet point by clicking that button, or a number tag, doesn't matter, either one. I'm just using it as an example. So let's say this was your HTML, right? This is your content. Well, and obviously you could add images, you could do everything. Treat this like normal. Now click HTML after you do all your content. You'll notice that it has HTML for you, right? Well, if you take this code and now go into your category, so we were at the edit, the test Tizish, we scroll down, we go under introductory content and we paste that, and now we hit update. Let's see what it looks like when we go and view it now. So I'm going to go ahead and view the category now, and here it is. And you'll notice that everything's correct except the spacing between these two paragraphs. Just like on that first example I had showed you here, where the HTML is all perfect except for the spacing. The spacing is what's messed up. So here's what you have to do manually for each of them. This is the only difference. Let's go back to our introductory content section. So we were here. Let's go back to edit for test Tizish. And what you have to make sure you do is for every paragraph you have to add this code. So you see this is the start of the paragraph and this is the end. At the start of the paragraph you have to add the bracket sign, the letter P, the bracket sign, and then at the end of any paragraph you have to add the bracket sign, a slash, and then a P, and then a bracket sign. By adding these two items to the start and ending of every single paragraph, you'll see that it makes it work. It makes it look proper with the spacing. So now we have a full HTML. At this point, we click update. And here's the best part. While that's loading, if you do it the manner I showed you now, you only have to add the HTML manually to your paragraphs as you see me doing on this tutorial. You could add any other HTML that you don't have to deal with except for the paragraphs. So now that that's part set, it's all done. So let's go to our test page. See how it's spacing right here isn't good. When I hit refresh, you'll see how it cleans up the spacing better. And there it is. So now to give you the final example with this one here, I'm going to go and add the P codes to this one as well, and you'll see the difference immediately. So here I am going to the introductory content of the one I just showed you, and you'll notice that this is the text, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put all the P codes. See how it's spaced properly here, but we need those P code, the P code in the start and finish. I'll do that now, and you'll see the completed finish. Okay, so I'm all set. I'm going to hit refresh, and you'll see the difference now. How it looks so much better because the spacing is proper. And there you go. So that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions, let us know.